Hello, hello. It's raining, it's pouring. It's time to stay in and do some 3D modeling. Hello, everyone. As per the norm, I am here to do some Blender. And today we're going to do something a little ambitious. Very enthused about our results yesterday, so I figured let's ride the high of that and see what we can manage. Today, I'm going to try and turn this into a bunch of different tools for a writer. And then we're going to try and render out a desk and, all sorts of things. Just some stuff. Not our normal setup. We're going to do a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow, but I'm going to specifically separate which parts we're doing today and tomorrow. So we're still going to be timing ourselves. We're still going to be doing as much as we can do in an hour and a half, but we're going to have 2 hour-and-a-half increments to build a scene, or at least, part of a scene. So let's get into it. I'm going to start up our audio as per the norm. We're going to bring that audio way down. We're not competing with anybody today. And let's go for it. So, to start with, let's make ourselves a typical pin. And by typical pin, I mean the kind that has the, I don't even know what you would call it, a quill on the end of it? The really nice fancy pins that people use. We're going to make this thing really high res. Perfect. Okay. So let's get this bad boy going. About there looks fine to me. We're going to grab just this one face here at the top, and we're going to scale that down just a little bit. Turn our audio down just a little bit. And let's do this thing. So anybody who's been here for a while, you know my obsession with the bevel tool. At this point, it is what it is, you know? That looks pretty solid already. Cool. Carrying on. We're going to extrude this out just a little bit. And then we're going to extrude it one more time. Right around there. We'll come down even further. And then the rest will be in that little tip. Cool. So how are we going to do this? We're going to loop cut this part a whole bunch of times. Looks about right to me. And I will grab some faces. Right. Does that look about right to us? Oh, in fact, let me real quick, first off, all of this needs to be scaled down quite a bit. Bring it in. Okay, we're gonna not grab you. Have I totally messed this thing up right now? No, we're fine. Okay, now this part's gonna come in just a tiny bit. I swear, every time I stream, I get some sort of notification for Path of Exile. I can't remember the last time I played Path of Exile, but they are really doing something that they want me to join. There we go. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do the thing that we were going to do earlier. We're going to grab all of you. Starting with you. Does that look about right to us? Yeah, this will be fine. I'm gonna have to dissolve a face here, but that ain't nothing. So we will extrude these guys out. We're not going to extrude them out. We're going to scale them out. Because extruding doesn't want to work. Okay, never mind. We have to extrude. What on earth? Not sure if I totally understand what I'm looking at here. Let's do the opposite. Let's do the exact opposite of what we were just doing. We're going to scale you guys out once again. And then we're going to grab you. This could work. Okay. Okay, so we're in setting. What is happening? Why is it doing this? What on earth? I get it. I was being foolish. Yep, offset relative. That's exactly what we want. Perfect. And I will do slightly more. Oh, come on. You can do more than that. Yep. There we go. That's exactly what we want. Now we will grab you all. Oh, I am botching this. Come on. Let's just reset. Don't mess up the last one. There we go. As per the norm, we will not do that. We will bevel it. Hey, there we go. Why does it look so strange? Okay, let's not do that. Instead, let's grab this inner ring. All right. Please don't mess up. Oh, you've done it. We've done it. Okay. Now we can really make some changes to this. It's not quite as circular as I want it to be, honestly. I wonder if I have a different way of doing this. Is there a way to... Is there a way that I can, like, merge... No, not that. Well, let me do that. Very strange. I'm not sure I know what I'm looking at here. Oh. Why is this so easy? What? Okay. Something tells me this is going to give us the exact same result as last time, but that was a sleek little edit we did. If I had redone this, I would have preferred if all of this was triangular instead of square. And I think that would have made this a lot easier. But it is what it is, honestly. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it normal. Oh, and there's this space up here. What is happening? Tell you what, let's reset. Let's chill out a little bit. Life advice number 1, always remember to chill out. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to basics. Yep. Excellent. So we're here, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab you. Oh, not what I wanted. We're gonna grab you. And then you. Every other one. Correct? I'm not allowed to grab that bottom one. That'll end very badly for me. And we will... We'll bring it all out like that. That looks pretty good to me. And then we will not do that. Theoretically, this should be perfect. In fact, no. We don't even need to do that. What are we doing? Just these. Yeah, baby. And then we'll bevel. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. So absolutely easy. It looks a little janky, if I'm being honest. But... So tell you what, let's fix that. Let's go even one step further. What we're going to do is we're going to loop cut them even more. Easy peasy. There's not a single problem here. We're so set. Right, and so now I can grab just you. Every other one, going down again. Skipping the last one. We scale out. Oh, no. Same mistake. What was I doing? It's every other one. There we go. That actually works out super well for us, too. Okay, theoretically, that's it. .05. Oh, it's it. That's it. We've done it. Problem solved. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're only 20 minutes in. Look at this thing. Cool. So I'm looking at this guy now. And we will bring this in ever so slightly. We're going to inset a face on it. And that face is going to get way up in there. Cool. We're going to grab all of you guys. Not what I wanted. Give it our usual treatment. Oh, I don't want to inset. Gonna give it a lot of little faces. Looks a little strange if I'm being honest. Why does it look like that? keep it normal. Definitely looks weird. I'm not sure I understand why it looks so weird. Oh no. I reset it. 0.025. We'll bring it down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and maybe just do one more tiny little bevel. Nope, no need. Who cares? Cool. We are looking at what is effectively a pin. Now I gotta make the crazy looking joint to it. How are we gonna do this? Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe it's actually called a nib. So we'll call you pin. We'll call you pin body, and we'll go ahead and make a nib. That looks super solid. Holy cow. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to all of the coloring and stuff today. I'm not stressing that right now. I think we want to start cylinder. And I think we want to push it down. It's about that long. Maybe a little bit smaller. No, it's actually pretty long. Let's keep it that way. And it's actually a little bit longer inside as well. There we go. Its width barely exceeds right there. And it's way skinny. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go into edit. We're going to grab that top face. And we will make that skinny enough to fit inside. Okay. I'm going to start by shearing it. I think this is going to be very important for us. Okay, how are we going to do this? Oh, I don't know if you can hear that rain outside my window, but it is lovely. We'll go ahead and trash a good amount of these. Is that enough? This should do it right here. Okay, we can go ahead and delete those faces. And then I guess we just start forming. I had thought that I was going to mirror mode this, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if mirror mode is necessary. Okay. We're just going to push up. We're going real far. I'm going to divide it too in just a second. In fact, why don't I just divide it now? Yeah, I'll divide it now. Whatever. You're going to come up a lot of the ways. You're going to come right about there. You're going to go right to that grid point. You're going to go to the exact same grid point. Maybe even halfway. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, we are just gonna slowly form this thing. This is gonna be a little arduous and we're gonna fix it up later. The important thing is that we keep it even. It's the only thing that matters right now is that we keep it even. Coming on up. This might be a little too easy for us. So I think I might grab all of these little segments. I mean, that's basically as good as it has to be, right? Let's delete you. Same thing. Oh, I see. Okay, you get scaled down just a little bit more. You know what? I'm looking at it. I'm like, do we even need that? Thinking the answer is no. So instead, let's do that. And let's shift it backwards a little bit. Right? Yeah, 100%. And then we'll just keep shifting it until it's like just about perfect for us. Actually, better yet, why don't we shear this? Yep. Now, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it does get the idea across. So, for the sake of not getting super stuck on all of this, let's smooth this out a little bit. What if we put this up here and we just grab the next one at sort of a halfway point? That looks real weird. For sure that looks weird. Oh, it like comes out too. No, I don't like that. You know what? It'll do. This is fine. It'll do no problem. It gets the idea across for sure. So I think I'm going to grab all of this. Let's extrude it backwards just by a little bit. Okay, you're going to be negative 0.1. Nope, you're going to be negative 0.05. Wow, that goes pretty fast, doesn't it? Yeah, just enough to give it a little bit of an edge. Perfect. We're going to grab both of those edges, and we're going to bevel them by the tiniest little margin. Uh, 4 will do. That looks perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a... Kind of doesn't matter what it is. I guess we'll make a cylinder. And we'll bring it down. And the cylinder is going to have to be super small. Maybe even smaller than that. Yep, definitely smaller than that. This guy's going to rotate a good... Hello? There we go. Good 90 degrees. And we will bring him forward. And we'll say, where about do we want him? That's looking solid to me. This thing's gonna have to be even smaller. Just like that. Okay, you're gonna be called nib. And we're gonna modify you with a Boolean. And we are going to subtract this. That looks so good. That looks so good. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Tell you what, cylinder. This little hidden cylinder. I want it even further down. We want it like there. That doesn't look super accurate to me, but also you gotta do what you gotta do. And we're working on a real time limit here. Okay, now we're back on the nib. We're in edit mode. Let's merge those at center. And then we'll grab you and merge at last. And we'll just start going for it. In fact, I think we don't even need to be doing all of this. Yep, all of that can merge right there. These two can merge at center. And I think we got a few guys up here somewhere. You all can merge at last. Perfect. There's a bunch of them here. What is this? There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, all of you, except for the last one, are gonna come with me. You're gonna merge at last. You're telling me there's another one? Oh, it's all the way up. Okay, cool. You, however many of you there are, there's just seams going up. Perfect. I actually kind of hate this rotation, so let's rotate it back. And we'll push you back to where you belong. Wish I had done this a little better, but it's usable. You look at that on a desk, you'll know what it is. Cool. Pin done. I did the hardest one first, hopefully. So let's move on to the next one. I say that. I don't know if this next one's going to necessarily be easier. It will be a good learning experience for us. We're going to make a brush. We can remove all of that. Actually, no. I would love to see it. So we're just going to give you like a -3. Whoa. Both of you. I would like to move both of you, please. There we go. So there's our height. So now we're going to make yet another one. This one is our brush. And we will scale it real fast. It is going to be longer than the pen. I'm actually looking at this pen right now. Infinitely better. Okay. Back to the brush. Okay, there's that, and we'll go into edit mode, and we'll just start going for it. Per the norm, we're going to bevel the end of it, but on this case, the bevel can be tiny. That's strange. I would really like to... I'd really like to split this face up, so we're gonna do it. Why not? We suffered through a lot. Might as well go for it. Is this... No. What are you doing? See, this is where you lose a lot of time, is just being a perfectionist. Okay, now we should be able to Z, no problem. Yep, that works. I am so certain that there's got to be a better way to do this, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Talking about improving, though, I have been following a number of tutorials just to sort of push myself and to bring a little bit more to this, so I'm not just learning on the fly. As much as I think learning on the fly is important, I do want to be good. I do want to produce things of quality. And so I've been using some tutorials in my free time, And I gotta say, there's some good ones out there. Lately, I just followed lazy tutorials how to animate moths and add moths to any scene. I think there's a lot of assumption about that as tutorial, where, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, then you're kind of screwed. But it's a great way to learn. I mean, you got to learn blind to some degree. People can't hold your hand through everything, and you know, maybe that's a good way to be like a secondary producer or like a secondary sort of artist. But I think if you want to be like worth your salt, you got to learn to figure things out on your own. And so at first I was a little off-put by lazy tutorials, but they really do push you and they make you explore. Given that the videos are, you know, a minute long, it takes like considerably longer to figure out what you're doing, and it makes that minute seem really rich with content. I've really come around to them. I think they're great tutorials. I've been following a lot of human meshes lately, and I've been working on a human mesh on the side. It's not very interesting, it's not very fun for stream, so we stick to these more interesting builds, but you know, might have a little character coming around here or there. Offline, I'm also working on my avatar, making my avatar a little bit better. I think soon enough I will feel comfortable enough to start animating it, and that's a big milestone for me. But in the meantime, we are here. This is what we're doing right now. Let's bevel it. Why does it look so crazy? It's actually like super cool. It's like a little lotus flower. Why does arc always freak out? Has there ever been a good arc? Okay. Thinking 0.4 looks so cool. I mean, look at that. That looks so like carved by hand. Wow. I mean, I find that really cool. I'd hate to add a bunch more stuff to this, but I think we have to do this. Because this is just kind of absurd right here. Sir? What is going on here? Is there no way to do this? This provides a complex issue for us. How are we going to do this? Oh man, if it was vertices. What on earth? Okay, let's not do that. What if we do both of these? Why does it freak out? That's so strange. I see, I see. It's using such small measurements. You know what? We'll call it. That's fine. It's a little weird. Paintbrushes can be weird. That's fine. Alright, now we're going to be looking at doing a little bit of a loop cut on this guy. Right about there. Just realized that we should do a few of them. No, what am I doing? There's such an easy way to do this. There we go. Perfectly even. We're going to grab you. We're going to scale you out. We're kind of going to do the same thing we did before. And we'll bevel you. Like, come on. How easy is that? Cool, cool, cool. And then we'll grab you. And we're gonna try to scale you out, and hopefully it doesn't break the whole system. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, no worries. In fact, I don't even need to be doing that. So we'll keep it even simpler. We can cut the pen. We don't need the pen anymore. Turns out writing instruments are very similar to each other. So we're going to inset yet another face. Don't understand what's going on. Let me zoom in, try again. What direction are we going in? Uh, 0.02, 0.05. That'll do. And it's going to be negative 0.5. That's huge. Negative 0.05. That'll do. All right, and then we're going to scale you. Right nice and down. There we go. Very, very nice. Now, what are we doing from here? I gotta actually make it. This is the part that I'm gonna struggle with. Now, what I plan on doing is adding a hair-like object and just seeing what happens. Although, I don't see any reason that I have to be doing that. Why would I do that? It doesn't have to move. I'm not, like, physically animating this. What am I doing? I'm starting to think like a game developer is what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, how am I going to make these bristles move? It's like, it's a static object, man. It doesn't move. We'll take you and flip you upside down. Make sure it fits just perfect. Excellent. We're going to go back to editing the cylinder, which we'll call handle, and we'll call you head. I want to edit the handle. We're going to bevel this bad boy. Let's give it like 0.1. That is way too much. Okay, that'll do. Looking at the head, let's redo the head. Object mode, add mesh, cone. Cone's gonna have 50. And it's gonna be turned upside down. And let's bring him on down. Come say hi to the class. Did you bring enough snacks for everybody? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, you're kicked out. You're not allowed in. Okay, we want to get it perfectly. Like, just perfect. Just perfect. It's going to be 1.04. 1.03. Yep. Okay. Now let's make this thing look more like a brush. We're gonna grab that. Can I cut it? It's looking like the answer is no. Why not? Okay. Whoa. Why is it doing that? Okay, we're here. I want to scale this thing. If I do that, no, that's not going to work. That kind of works, but that's not exactly what I want. Thinking we might have to call it and just say, you know, we got a time limit. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. Cool, cool, cool. With the really beautiful thing on the top here. Cool. We'll make another new collection. This one is going to be called Holder. And we are going to bring all of these back in. Both of these guys are going to be rotated. That looks about right to me. And these two should also be rotated. Just about there. That'll be fine. Move them on over. Move them on up. Move them on up. Being a little bit of a perfectionist, as per the norm. You don't get anywhere without being a little bit perfectionist. There we go. And now we're going to make one more object. Bring you over. Have to scale you all the way up. Bring you down just a bit. That'll do. We're going to inset a face. Oh, that's an extrusion. What am I doing? Back up. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing it sideways? That doesn't make any sense. very weird. Okay, I guess we're gonna just go with it. It's not exactly what I want. -0.5. -0.75. That's excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Now I will grab each of these, and we will give them the usual treatment. Good enough for me. Looking at this, I want this to come down a bit. Just like that. Looks excellent to me. All right. So let's go back into object mode. Let's get up here. And let's fit these guys in. I want to say that's about right, but I can't tell how much intersection there is here. Oh, that's fine. That's a perfectly fine intersection. Now we will grab these guys. Bring them up. Let's tilt them just a little bit. Just give them some life, you know? Barely touching. We're just like barely touching. Yep. Looking at this nib, I now see a way that I can solve this problem. I'm gonna go ahead. The heck? Is that all of them? Bring them to the point that they're supposed to be. Is that a little jank? Oh well. right. And as per the norm, we're going to go ahead and throw some materials on this and see how good we can get it. Whoa, not what I'm trying to do. What the heck? .41. Not sure how that even happened. Okay, let's get out of edit mode. Let's get to our camera. We're gonna turn you down and tilt you. Nope. Tilt you just 90 degrees. Negative 90 degrees. And we will bring you up. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, we got 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes to make this thing count. Let's do it. We're gonna grab our point light. I actually think the point light might be all right, just right there. Let's give it a Y of 0. Okay, we're in the shader editor. We're gonna grab you and we'll give you a black body of 3,000. $5,000 will do. Cool. The nib is going to be the most important part for us. Let's give all this material real quick. All right, the nib. Very important. You are super glossy. And you're going to be like a nice premium gold color. Okay. I think maybe we should do a different sort of lighting, but we only got 10 minutes, so I guess I shouldn't be freaking out about it. You're also going to be glossy. You're going to be like a dark red gloss. And I'm going to raise your value up to 0.75, should do it. Okay. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Let me open up a new file real quick. I'm gonna grab, where is it? I have a wood grain texture that I'm gonna use. Okay, let's do that. Whoa, that's wild. Somehow I got kicked out of my normal thing. Why did that happen? There we are. Looking for wood grain texture. There it is. Why is it like glowing? That's very unusual. It's like really glowing. Why is it doing that? What on earth? Okay, tell you what. New way that we're going to do this. We're going to do a diffuse. There we go. The brush head is going to be kind of a weird one. We're going to make you also a diffuse because I feel comfortable using them. And then we're going to add... The color is going to be a color ramp from a whitish yellowy sort of thing to like, kind of want to do like, I don't know what it is. It's like otter or something. Not otter, like mongoose, something or other. And then we're going to add a wave texture. This should work. This should work. Looking at 7 minutes here. Oh, I mean, that's it. We're getting good. Okay. Okay. It's definitely got to be X. Nope, we're perfect. It's X with this. We're gonna get really fine on here. Detail is going to go through the roof. Okay. Now I'm actually, we're pushing on our time. Let's go back to this. I want to grab the cube. I want to lower it just a tad. And then I'm going to make a new cube. Okay, here we go. We're just trying something. right? That's perfect. That's perfect. They're sitting very evenly on the surface. I think we're looking good. Okay. Back to where we were. I'm going as fast as humanly possible. We have 4 minutes. Oh. Oh, I have this huge texture. There is no need for this. Oh well. Okay. You're here. Back up. Where did I put that cube? Cube's right there. So we're going to start with this guy. You're going to get the exact same treatment as the other guy. Diffuse. And where is it? Image texture. And the image. Again, it kicked us out. Why does it do that? What's my texture called? Some crazy bunch of numbers. Oh, I mean, look at it. It looks great. I don't know if it looks great, but it looks fine. It's just doing its job. Cool. Now, the piece de resistance. We're going to call you box. We're going to call you liner. Liner very specifically deserves the velvet. Velvet is going to bring this together. Oh, look at that. It's going to be like a rich red velvet. You know what? Let's do a white velvet. That velvet is like so dramatic. Cool. And we've hit time. Let me save, make sure I don't lose anything. We're going to call this pins. And we're going to render it and see what happens. Oh, the render's looking good. Can you see that render? Yeah, perfect. Let me center that for you. There you go. Can you hear my computer going a little crazy? Look at this bad boy. I mean, it's a little junky. It's certainly not the same quality as what we did yesterday, but so be it. I'm not claiming to be the best. So we'll take that for what it is. Let's go ahead and save a copy of that. And that's gonna do it for the first half of this bit. I'm gonna be right back with some Hollow Knight. And if that doesn't interest you, then tomorrow we'll be back to make the ink bottles and sort of set that up. Probably get lost in some liquid animation stuff, but you know me. I'm always just doing what I do. So I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much.